What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there this Friday evening? Well, it's Friday night tonight. I just came on here to go live to let everybody know what happened this week in the market. And yeah, I would urge everybody to just be patient. This a marathon, not a sprint. We all gonna get where we going. So I'm gonna let some few people roll up in here. I'm gonna play one of my boy songs. It's only like 2-3 minutes. Give some people a chance to pull up. But everything was good today. What's up, Miss J? How you doing? It was all good today. It wasn't that bad today. This week was a little up and down. It went sideways. Like I said, that's called consolidation. When you see movements like that in the market, so I wouldn't be so cautious about that. What's up, Dre Day? How y'all doing? What's up, Miss Lena? I see y'all pulling up. What's up, Miss Lena? How you doing?
They brought me back out of my shell, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Go.
Give y'all something to just intro
I don't even
to.
rap no more.
They
But we
just
back
asked
for
me
this one,
told me
though.
very interested in this
I'm
content.
so hot
I
for it.
appreciate that.
Yeah. I cannot lie. Cute Spanish girls call me Popeye. No, I've been chasing this chicken before Popeye. Same thing, chasing this spinach before Popeye. Chain bling, leave you cockeyed like Big Popeye. Baby, they think cause I'm promoting that I lost fire. So you rap niggas caught up in the crossfire. Big up, more fire, always on point, nigga. Barbed wire, I ain't never slipping like bar tires. Vintage flow, it never gets old. Putting gold on your streets like the yellow brick road. I'm back, let it clap, let Beretta clips go. Though they not fucking with me, I ain't celibate though. Ladies, I'm in the VIP or the cash room. Meet me about 5 minutes in the bathroom. Hold up, I'm still the kid like I ain't grow up. But so what? Keep it 100, ain't never blow up. You know what? To keep it 100, I had to glow up. A lot of those promises made, they never show up. I put in work, I played this game, yeah. I paid my dues, I made my name, yeah. If you Hartford, from the north to the south, then you know what I'm talking about. What up, great? What up, kick? What up, G's? We so Hartford, what's good? What up, Flea? Niggas dying every day, man, it's really beef. Another body laying cold in the city streets. Put your guns in the air if you feeling me. Let's unify blocks, word to Mark Diggity. And on the radio, Craig G had me spitting like I was possessed. Like the Rad Beast had me, chicks loved it. Told me come and sex me, daddy. Left my kids on the face like a deadbeat daddy. I could flip like a brick, like the wrist. Put some ice on my tea like a brisk. I'm convinced I'm the man. So I'm a ball like I'm 6'4". In any sport, I'm Brett Favre, but Chris Paul. Pull up in the lamb, you're set so pissed off. Pull up like Cam and that Pepto. Bismarck, going with your BM. 10 o'clock PM. Going in the AM, left a scene in the DM. Let's go. Told y'all they got me back out here, man.
Yeah, that was just a little something. So y'all could get warmed up. I got a little interesting show today. I was paying attention to everything that was going on in the market. What's up, Dre Day? I see you. Miss Lena, Miss J, I appreciate you guys pulling up. We gonna learn some stuff today. I'm gonna show you the type of impact that I actually make on people's life first. I figured out how to get my messages to my email. So I just wanted to show you guys this right here. This is what I do this for. I I'm good. I have nothing to gain from any one of you guys. I just trying to help people. So I want you guys to look at this right here. You see, these are the text messages some of the people in real life that know me, they send to my phone. I went through and screenshotted a few of them, about 3 people, let you see what they were showing me. All right. This is one of my friends right here. He's a street guy, He had like a 450 or 460 credit score. And out of nowhere, he just look, Biz, look, it's working. You see? He sent me a picture of his current credit report, right? And I say, yes, sir. Keep pushing, Buckster. That's what I call him. That's my boy. And I told him, you're gonna get that house you want. See, this is why I do this. Okay. He had terrible credit score, right? I given him tips, and he see the growth, right? This is still not good, right? But it's better than where he was at. And when he seen this, he had to show me. And this is rest of our conversation. I say, yes, sir, keep pushing. You're gonna get that house you want. He says, I am, bro. No BS. Thank you for all the game, bro. If you ain't stay on my ass and keep telling me, I wouldn't even have done it. Shit easy for real. You right, bruh. He got the locks right there. And I said, and now you see it's gonna work. It's working. So that's gonna motivate you to keep going. You see the proof right there. All right. So these are things that I try to help people, man. I don't want anything. All right. I don't want $1 from you guys. I want to help. He says, I am, bro. No BS. Thank you for all the game. All right. And then he put, damn right, bro. For real, for real. I was at 450 for two months ago. See? So he just applying a little bit of stuff that I'm telling him, and he's seeing the results, and he's grateful for a 600. My goal is to get everybody around me to a 720. Because I know 680 will get you that house. 720 opening up the doors for you to start getting low interest rates. 740, 750, anything after that, it's like a contest of who got bragging rights. 800, that's where I'm at. 850 is the highest you can go. All right, this is another person. It's a girl that I know, right? I know her brothers, her dad, and everything. She asked me for credit tips. Look what she put. She sent me screenshots of her with her new car. My good credit got me this. Thanks to you for the help. And look what I put. That makes me feel great to see that, because it's a fact. I want to see this. I want to see people win, right? This is all free of charge, man. I don't have nothing I'm trying to push to the masses. All right. Then she put the hearts. Then I told her I started a YouTube channel. She said, I see this is what our people need. I said, I want to help people. She said, you have such a big heart. I love it. You see? And then I put, I'm giving a game away. I'm giving it away for free. She said, I know that, and that's why our people need to be doing, and that's what our people need to be doing for our own people. Imagine if you would have known this in high school. She's 100% right. But you know the reason I didn't know this in high school? Because nobody was telling me this stuff. Nobody was showing me this stuff. I had to learn all of this on my own. And then I put, a lot of people been asking me about credit and investing, and they keep pushing me to start a channel. So I said, fuck it. And that's what I'm doing. All right. And then she put the laughing face. I said, I'm about to make another one soon. And then she said, it's so funny listening to you, because that's exactly how you sound right in front of us. And then I put, I just want everyone to win. And she put, God see you. See, I told you I'm going to get my blessings. This right here is another one of my friends. Right. First thing he sent me, update on his credit report. It said his credit score is going up. He put, I appreciate you, yo. I put, yes, sir. Appreciate you for listening and doing the work. All right. That house is coming for you and your family. Keep striving. They didn't teach this stuff in school for a reason. They try to keep us distracted with the bullshit. Teach your kids. They are our future. You see? This is what I'm talking about, man. This make me feel good right here. Like, literally, it really does, man. Because people don't understand, man. They don't want us to win, right? They hide this information, and you and your kids don't know, right, what's going on. By the time you 30, that's when you just starting, because you starting to wake up. But if we know this information and the things that can help us, right? By the time our kids turn 25, 26, they will have good enough credit to go get that house. Who has the last week I came on here, I said, we got to plant the seed. We have to plant the seed. So we must know the information in order to share it with others, and especially the youth, right? They attacking the youth. We have to do something about this. Okay? And it starts right here with the information. Nobody is dumb. Just our people die for the lack of knowledge. That's it. If you don't know the information, can't nobody make you understand the information. So I just like to show you guys that this shit works, okay? And I'm do this in real life, not just on this internet stuff. I keep telling you, I'm not all about, I'm a more serious type of dude. I don't like to play no games, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just helping, and I want everybody to win. All right. So with that being said, we're going to get right into some of these stuff I want to show you guys. All right. First thing I'm going to show you, right, is this right here. Look at this. I hope you guys see this. I know you know who this is. This that guy Warren Buffett I was telling you about. What happened to this guy when he got all the money? Intelligent black man. Who he at the table with? Look at him. Look. You know who that is. We don't even got to say his name. You know exactly who that is. This is an investor, okay? This is the godfather of investing. That's Warren Buffett. That's That's the man. He just dropped the album the other day. I mean, the track the other day on DJ Khaled, and he's a billionaire. He produced billionaires. He's a businessman. He turned his life, and look what he's doing with his money. Look who he's talking to, associating himself with. This stuff works. We have to understand that, right? Just thought I'd show you that, because this stuff, if nobody teach you this stuff, you won't learn. All right. So now we're gonna get right into this. The S&P 500. A lot of people don't know what the S&P 500 is, so I gotta show what that is and what you can look forward to when you investing in the S&P 500, right? So now we're gonna talk about this right here. It's the S&P 500 companies. It's the top 500 companies in the world. So for people that don't have time on their hands, right? None of this is financial advice. All right. This is all for entertainment purposes only. All right. I'm getting the information out there, and you be the judge. You make your own decision. That's a disclaimer I have to make. You see who Jay-Z was just with, though. All right. This right here is telling you what the S&P 500 is. It's the top 500. Right here it says the companies listed in the S&P 500 index are the largest, most successful companies in the United States. All right, the index is managed by Standard & Poor's rating agency. So what that means is it's somebody that manages the index for you. So for people that don't have time to check the stock market and look at different companies and things of that nature, you can buy into this index, right? And they do most of the work for you. You just keep averaging in over time. If you don't have the time, it's less risky than it is for picking individual companies, right? More risk, more reward. So if you pick an individual company, then you basically, well, I would recommend picking 2 or 3, because this is an index of that the companies that they pick and they put in this index. Obviously, it's the top 500 in the world. So as the economy goes up and down, these companies here go with it. And it's a list of them right here, that the companies that's in this index. So when you buy this index, you would know what you're buying, right? They showing them by market cap. The biggest companies are first. So you have Apple, then you have Microsoft, and you have Alphabet. That's Google, that's YouTube, that's this platform we on now. They have Class A shares and Class B shares, right? So that they have 2 different categories of shares. One category you get voting rights. The other one it's the same thing. You just don't get a voting right. You ain't gonna get a vote anyway in Google, but you can buy into these companies. You see Amazon, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway. All right, you know what this is? Berkshire Hathaway. This is owned by Mr. Warren Buffett. This is his stock. If that shows you the price on this one, you lose your mind. I think it's like $400 a share for Mr. Warren Buffett stock. You got Johnson & Johnson, United Health Group, Meta Platforms, that's Facebook, Nvidia. They make the computer chips for Tesla, right? Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. Everybody has a credit card, say Visa on it. ExxonMobil, JP Morgan Chase, that's another bank. See the categories right here. It tell you the categories they in. Walmart is in this index. Procter and Gamble, MasterCard, Chevron. So like, if you guys don't know what to invest in and you buy into the S&P 500, this is what you're getting. A basket of the top 500 companies. The list go on and on. Home Depot, Pfizer, Bank of America, Coca-Cola. That's another Warren Buffett special. You got AbbVie Inc. It's a healthcare company. Merck and Inc. Another healthcare company. Pepsi, Verizon. All right. So these are the McDonald's in here. You see them. Comcast, Nike. Right. So these are your top 500 companies. If you buy into this index, you will have a piece of ownership of all of these companies. This is what we set our kids up for. If you don't want to take the time to, because if you buy in an individual company, you must do research, right? You must do research and you must know what you're buying, because once the market goes down, you do not want to get scared and panic out of your own stuff, right? So this is what the S&P 500 is for people that don't know. And they want to make sure that you averaging in. Don't put all your money in at one time. Not financial advice. I wouldn't put my money in all at one time. Okay. I would average in slowly over time. All right. Into this index, preferably when it goes down, because you get it on sale. Right. All of this noise that's going on about inflation and all that, this is presenting a major buying opportunity. And I believe it'll be like this for the next 2 to 3 months, 6 months, right? But after that, when the tide changed, you heard what that man said last week. They at some time they will slow the pace of inflation. So this give you an idea of what the S&P 500 is. Okay, this is what you want to look into if you don't want to do the research. This a lazy man's right here. You're gonna get limited downfall. Right, because it's the top 500. So what that means, if one company go down, the other one might go up to kind of hold the index up, you know. And like I said, less risk, less reward. This is more of a safety net. Not saying it won't go down, because everything goes down, but it is more of a safety net. Right. Me, I'm a more of a risky person. Right. So we're gonna come back to CleanSpark. That's my favorite stock. One of my favorite stocks in the market. This right here. This is SoFi, the company I was telling you about. If you read this headline, it say the best NFL stocks to invest in. Why am I bringing this up? Because football season about to start, right? So you got to know what's going on in the world. So when football season is starting, that means people going to be coming to swear. SoFi Stadium, it's the LA Rams Stadium, right? This is what the app looked like. I have this app on my phone, right? I have a bank account with them. It's a little checking account. I have like two different banks that I use. And I have their credit card, right? And you know, this is a good fintech bank. No store on the corner that you can go to, an office. Everything is done on the apps. They give you loans and all of that stuff right there, right? And they say it's eager to find the best football stocks to buy ahead of the 2022 season. So this is a good one to buy. Why? Because their branding is on the side of the Los Angeles Rams Stadium. If you guys watch football, right, watch a Rams game, you'll see what the stadium is going to be. All right. And these are some of the stocks right here inside of this that have to do with the NFL. You got Nike. Why? Because they sell all the equipment, the shoes, the jerseys. Who's going to benefit off of that? Nike, right? You got Verizon. I think that's because they got them headsets on the sideline, the coaches and all that stuff. The offensive coordinators, they got this. All right. And you know, Verizon's been around for a while. Dick's Sporting Goods, another place they buy equipment and apparel and stuff like that from. Then you got DraftKings. That's where you bet at. So these are the companies you can look into for football that's surrounding around football. Okay. So these are things that you have to pay attention to, right? And this SoFi also is gonna maybe benefit from that student loan cancellation from what Joe Biden passed when he said that they would give some of the students up to $20,000 in forgiving for loans. Well, SoFi is a big student loan giver. They're not going to lose money, you know, because of this. They might lose a little bit of money, but what's going to happen is if the government is forgiving their loans, that means somebody has to pay that loan, right? So the government is going to be paying the loans. Who's going to be the beneficiary? SoFi, right? They have this branding on the side of the stadium. I don't know if you can read it, but it's right here. It's secure branding rights to put his name on the Los Angeles stadium complex that is home to 2 NFL teams, not just 1, 2. The Rams and the Chargers, right? We most notably know the Rams because they just won the damn Super Bowl that was played at SoFi. The stadium cost about $5 billion. You see, this big money we talking about here. The deal SoFi struck allows it to put its brand on the arena for 20 years. You see this? So if they put a deal in place for 20 years, that means this company is probably not going to go out of business, or they wouldn't have bought this for 20 years, right? So this is what I do. I take time to do this research. Again, if you're not going to do this research, you've seen that S&P 500 over there, all right? And it's just telling you more about the stadium and stuff like that, telling you about the brand, how they got the brand on the stadium. It's going to give them more recognition, more people that's going to see, more customers, more things like that. So this is a good company right here that you could try to look into, especially with that FinTech app. I'm telling you, I love the app. So, you know, I like this company right here. It's showing that the stock price is $5.74 for one share, right? So you average in. I don't know. It can go down to $3. This is why I say don't put money in there you need. Put casino money in. Put money in here. What I would do, right? Not financial advice. I put money in here that I don't want, like that I have no problem losing. And then that way I can sleep at night. You know, I don't care if it goes to zero because I'm investing in this company here, right? Instead of the S&P 500. So you have something right there you could, you know, basically invest in. All right. My company, you could look at this one right here. I brought to your attention this one, DraftKings, a few different companies I showed you. If you want to look in as a cheat code, you go and look into the S&P 500. You can invest in some of the companies in the S&P 500 that you like. You don't have to. You can look through that index and they got companies right there. Obviously, they good. They the top 500 in the world. So if you go look through that index, you'll find something you like, right? Then when you finish with looking through these companies, this is where I make my decision, right? This look, see this CleanSpark right here. This is where I like to buy. I'm gonna show you. Look at all the articles that they putting out here about this company. Remember, I told you they mine Bitcoin. All the articles they putting out about this company is everything has been positive, but the stock continues to go down, and I just continue to buy more. The company's hash rate exceeds 3.4 exahash. That means the fastest they could. What this is the number how fast they mine a Bitcoin, right? It's up 19% from July. That's 2 months ago. It mines 395 Bitcoin for the month. Do you see this? Imagine what happened if Bitcoin go to the moon. This is the risk I'm willing to take because I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Bullish means I think it's gonna go up, but I'm not God, so I don't know. But this is the risk that I'm willing to take. Okay, and say America's Bitcoin miner today releases unaudited Bitcoin mining operations update for the calendar year, and it's August 31st. This is what the CEO said from the CEO, Chief Executive Officer. It said, we set out at the beginning of the year to become a top 5 publicly traded Bitcoin mining company. And with our outstanding operational performance in 2022, we can say we are now firmly in that category. We now own and operate 3 campuses in Georgia. So that means they have 3 different pieces of property where they got Bitcoin mining rigs. All right. Say our hash rate has tripled over the last year. Do you hear that? The hash rate, the speed in which they can mine a Bitcoin, they tripled it in 1 year time because they're executing. But yet and still the stock price keep going down. That's why I look through all the noise. I'm reading this. What is the company doing? The hell with the economy, the hell with inflation, the hell with all the outside noise. What is the company doing? This is fundamental. What are they doing? They're tripling their business. So ain't no recession over here. So the broad index is falling down, causing all of your assets to fall. It has nothing to do with what they're doing. This company is not going down because of they're not executing, because he's just telling you we are firmly now in that category. We now own and operate 3 campuses in Georgia. Our hash rate has tripled over the last year. We are on a trajectory to nearly double that in less than half the time it took us to get from 1 exahash to 3 exahash. And we are about to hire our 100th employee. Okay. Why are they hiring employees if they ain't making no money? Do that make sense? They will be firing people and laying people off in this economy that we see high inflation. Everybody has things going wrong. Why? Because they're mining Bitcoin at a good rate, 395 of them a month. I'm extremely proud of our team and their tremendous work, says Zach Bradford. That's the CEO. These are the highlights. Calendar year to date, they mined 2,000 so far for the year. The total Bitcoin holdings is 526 because they sell the Bitcoin to grow their business, right? Which I appreciate that. Instead of them selling shares. If they sell shares, they dilute. Say the total Bitcoin converted from operations and growing authors is 388, 9% less than July 2022, right? So that means they sold less. When they say Bitcoin converted for operations, they sold less Bitcoin than they sold last month to grow the business, right? They're mining Bitcoin, selling the Bitcoin they mine, taking the cash and growing the business. That means they playing with house money. This is why they tripling their size of their company. And it's crazy to me. As I keep seeing the share price go down, I just continue to keep buying it. Right? The company funded growth and operations through the sale. And it's just basically going on and on and on about what this company doing. All right. Now, in the real world time, look, last week I was down 3,000 something. This week I'm down 4,000 something. But guess what I did? Remember, I told you. I hope you guys can see this. This is the category I look right here. Remember, last time we talked, I had 2,330. Look at now. I got 2,425. I'm increasing my ownership in this company. I do not care about this right now because I see what's going on in the world. This is no money. This is going to come all back when everything reverses, in my opinion, right? This is my risk that I'm willing to take on this company. I'll take a 5,000. I don't look at it like I'm down 5,000. I'm looking at it as like, hey, this joint drop. I could buy more. And look what I did. Remember last week it said my average price was 585.88 or 585 or something. The more I buy, the lower this goes down. My average price. You see? So I'm bringing my average price down and I'm just adding to my bag. And I just showed you why I'm adding to my bag. Because this news article came out the other day. They are printing out articles talking like this while the total overall economic situation for America is messed up, which is causing this to go down. It's nothing what this company is doing. So I'm looking for my opportunity and I'm taking full advantage of my opportunity. As you see, buying more and more ownership. So this is what we have to do. I can't be scared about this money right here. I have to be patient. If you saw the thumbnail, it was talking about being patient, right? And taking the opportunity. I added 100 more or 95 or whatever, 95 more shares this week. And I'm not telling you something that I'm not doing. I'm doing this. in real life. All right. So that's that, right? And now I want to show you one more thing. One more thing. Hey, what's up, Hollywood Cole? I know you be messing with my partner, right? None of that in here, bro. Are you good right now, man? I know I be kicking you out and all that, but right now we just gonna chill. I see the comments you write and you good. So just keep it that way, bro. You all right with me, all right? So we good. Just be patient and understand that time is your friend in the market. Time. And remember, we're not looking for the game. And if this goes on for the next 6 months, I'm going to keep averaging it and building my portfolio out, building my position up for when that big explosion comes, right? When that big explosion comes, that's when I'm going to get my money, because now I'm going to have more and more and more ownership using what? Money that don't bother me. Money that I can sleep at night. My son has a birthday party tomorrow. That's why I came on here today. He's having a dinner. He's turned 16, so I need to take do you know what my son said? He said, "Hey, daddy, I got $300 for my birthday. My friend's been hitting my Cash App. I'm going to give you that because I got some gift cards." Listen to the young man. This is what I'm talking about breaking these curses. I'm breaking it. I'm doing it in real life. The young man, my son, he said, "Daddy, I got $300. They hit my Cash App and I got like $200 in gift cards. I'm going to take the gift cards and spend those, and I'm going to give you the 300 so you could buy me some more shares." What? What did he just say? I'm like, nigga, you motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's 16 years old. What happens when he's 26? Right? 36. With this type of mindset that I'm instilling this young brother. That's what you have to do. This is the information we need to know, right? Everybody's on a different scale. If you can't stomach to lose 4 bands, don't put it in. Start off small. Start off somewhere, but don't keep giving your money to casino, because only a few people gonna win. Everybody not gonna win in a casino. All right. So that right there, one thing I'm about to show. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged. What's up, Miss Cheryl Palmer? I see you. I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged for this or not, but I'm about to play this anyway, because I personally just want you guys to get the information. Fair use. Fair use. Don't play with me. Fair use, Mr. YouTube. I don't want no problems. We don't want those problems. But I'm only going to play like a short clip, and I'm going to talk in between. So it might come under the guise of fair use. Carolyn, yes, he is smart, because, and I'm so proud of the young man, because his daddy he's watching what I'm doing, and he see what's going on. He see I'm losing money, but I'm explaining to him the whole time what happened. And the reason why I have so much patience is because I told you I turned $2,000 into $40,000 doing this. So I understand what's going on, right? It's the all of the shit you hear in the news that's trying to scare you. That's the reason the stock market down. And that's the reason you need to be averaging in, because once everything is happy and you start buying stocks, now you have more risk. The higher the stock go, the more risk you have. The lower it go, the less risk you have. What I showed you about the company I'm investing in, do you think they're going out of business? No. So it's not going to zero. So that means the lower it go, the more I can buy for cheap, and just be patient. Patience is your friend. Now, this right here is pertaining to Bitcoin, right? All right, it's pertaining to Bitcoin. I want you to hear what the big dogs say, the billionaires. This is what I listen to while I'm watching. When I be at wherever I'm at, like in my truck, at my job, I don't watch too much bull jive. I come on and watch. I watch. You know who I watch? I watch him, and I watch. People around in this area. Like I said, I don't want to mention any names because this is not what that's about. But after I log off, I go right back to this, and I get as much knowledge as I can, because I'm trying to build wealth. I'm trying to make the right call, right? And I think that this guy over here, his name is Robert Kiyosaki, right? Rich Dad Poor Dad. He's a big boy, big dog, millionaire man. That's his wife, and this is a guy that interviewing. All right. Let me see. Listen to it.
Fantastic.
I'll stand by that after I die.
Can you guys hear? I want to make sure the audio is good. Can you guys hear that? Or should I update the audio? So make sure you can hear it. Everybody can hear? Let me get back to the screen. Can you guys hear this? Somebody just type yes so I can keep playing it. Yes. All right. Thanks, Miss Keisha.
So I got to ask you about Bitcoin. What's your take on Bitcoin? Long-term, short-term?
Okay. Very simple.
Hold on. This is why I said fair use, because I'm going to talk through this. They're not going to get me. Guys, why? I want you to ask yourself a question. Why are these people even talking about Bitcoin? Why are they even talking about it? If it was trash and it wasn't anything good, why are these millionaires up here talking about this? Why are they not talking about real estate? Why are they not talking about any other company? Why are they not talking about, why does this lady have to ask him about Bitcoin? Somebody explain that to me. Why? Because they know what time it is. That's why she want to ask questions. What's she asking questions for? Remember, what company do I have? I have the company that actually mines the Bitcoin, right? And they're doing it and growing at a tremendous rate, even though the stock keep going down. You know, another reason why the stock going down, because the price of Bitcoin going down, right? So this is why they even talking about it. But okay, let's continue.
Also, I compare the cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's just like the Amazon of it, okay, of the new .com retailers that were the rave of the, and they were the rave only in the last part of the 90s bubble, and were the epitome of it. Amazon led that bubble and crashed 95%.
Wow.
Before it then went from 136 to 6 and then to 3,500 the next.
You heard that?
Good.
That's how.
Guys, did you hear that? He said he thinks of Bitcoin as the Amazon of the new age. Amazon led the whole bubble. It went all the way up to $136. This is a fact, right? This ain't no, this happened already in history. It went up to $136. It led the .com bubble. Amazon.com and all those .coms, it was Amazon, right? It led the way. And it crashed 95% from $136 and went all the way down to $6. What if you would just kept buying? Throwaway money. Kept buying. Throwaway money. And then now it shot and rocketed up to $3,500 a share. So even if you bought at 136, what happened? It went past 136 10 times, up to 3,500. Now, what if you were buying the whole time? That's how you make the money. You have to be patient and identify a good investment and stick with it. You know, make sure you up on your news, like you just saw me reading the articles, and I make sure I see what's going on with my company. The hell what's going on in the outside world, right? And I focus and I say, is this still a good investment? The minute I see something on here say, oh, CleanSpark running out of business, they ain't making no Bitcoin this month, and now it's time to reassess what's going on. But the more I keep reading news and I see every news article saying that we doing great, I'm gonna keep buying. And then you hear these white people, okay, the people with the money, looks at how he described Bitcoin as Amazon. All right, fair use, YouTube. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki.
How I see crypto. It's the next big thing. I didn't get it myself, Robert and Kim, until at my own conference, a guy was speaking. He said he defined crypto as the digitization of all financial assets and money. I'm like, what's bigger than GDP 6-7 times all the financial assets in the world? And I'm like, oh, This is a big deal. It's the next big thing. So what happened?
This is a big deal. This is the next big thing, he says. He says the guys described it as all of the financial assets digitalized. Ooh, we about to be rich. Just be patient, guys. We about to be rich.
Happens. The .coms and Amazon as the epitome bubbled in the late 90s, and that bubble crashed 95, 96%. People thought they were dead forever. And then, of course, had the greatest boom in history. I see Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and there's 40,000 coins. Think of coins as an IPO with no cost. Okay, it's a very.
We lost Harry's connection. Kim and I are still here. But
all right. I don't want to play the man whole thing because I definitely don't want him to sue me. He a good dude. All right, Robert Kiyosaki, no smoke. I'm trying to help people now. Don't you do nothing to me, man. You the man. You got more money than me. I don't want no money, man. I don't want no problems. I just had to show you guys that. Now, do you see what's going on here? Patience is a virtue, right? So we have to be patient. We have to stay 10 toes down, and we have to average money we don't need. I don't care if it's $10, if it's $5, if it's $100, wherever you at, right? You set that up for your kids because your kids have more time than you. Okay? If we don't do this, you live check to check, you will continue to live check to check. If you have a business and you're making a lot of money and you don't want to deal with this, remember I showed you the S&P 500. That's the investment you make, right? So with that being said, man, I hope I think I dropped a few gems. I did some research on what I wanted to talk about. I felt like that last part of that interview was important because those are big name people that got a lot of money and they talking about it. I can go on and on, show you JP Morgan Chase. It's an article somewhere around here that he said JP Morgan Chase said they no longer buying real estate. They buying Bitcoin instead of real estate. Let me see if I can find that because that's a powerful one right there. Let me see. JP Morgan Chase. Bitcoin. Let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna look for that. JP Morgan Chase. Where did I see that at? That would be a good one for you to see. JP Morgan. Let me just type what the headline of the article said. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can find that one. But does anybody have any questions? Right? While I'm looking for this, if you have any questions, I can still see the chat while I'm looking for this. JP Morgan Chase Bitcoin versus real estate. All right. I don't want nobody thinking I'm crazy. Okay, boom. There you go right there. See, I know I see all these articles and I got to show you this. So, because a lot of people skeptical, but when you see big players doing this type of shit, last week I showed you the first football team ever to invest in Bitcoin. I'm very, very bullish. They call it bullish. That means I think it's going to go up on Bitcoin. All right. I'm going to share this screen right here. All right. Look. JP Morgan Chase fair value at 38,000. Remember, Bitcoin at 19,000. This came out when Bitcoin was at 38,000. It said crypto now preferred over real estate. I'm not just talking out the side of my neck, right? But this is stuff we not paying attention to because we so busy trapped on some bullshit that don't even matter, that don't make us no money, right? This was May 26 when the price was at 38,000. They said crypto now preferred over real estate. What? Let me see if I could pull up the whole actual article. JP Morgan sees Bitcoin fair value at 38,000. That's double where it's at right now. They said that's where the fair value is. They now prefer crypto over real estate. What? Oh my God. You kidding me? The past month crypto market correction looked more like capitulation. That just means trading sideways, not going anywhere. It means finding a bottom. That's what capitulation means. All right. We see upside for Bitcoin and crypto markets more generally. The bank also noted that cryptocurrencies has surpassed real estate as a preferred alternative asset. Do you hear? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Right? Stop playing with me. These are the things that you have to pay attention to. You have to take your time, right? Understand that this is not for today. Don't look for something tomorrow. I invest today for the hopes of the future long-term gains. I don't care what happens day to day. That's why you see I could be down $5,000 and I don't care. Miss Lena, she's in the chat. I see her all the time talking about investing. She's more of a stock looker at a chart person that looks at technical analysis. She has a lot of risks. I see the comments she wrote. She said she lost 5,000 today and made 20,000 today and lost 10,000 today. So she's an actual day trader. That is more risky. That's why you don't hear me out here talking and promoting about that, because you have to have a strong stomach for that. Because once you lose 20 bands, that's a lot of money, and that'll make somebody mad. You lose 100,000 day trading. That's not what I'm doing. She has different risk tolerance, and she has more, I guess, a lot more money, that she's playing around with to be losing that type of money. I'm not telling nobody to do that. I'm simply saying slowly over time, and that's going to win. And do research. If you don't have time to research, S&P 500. All right. Anybody have any questions? Because like I said, I don't want to hold you guys up. My son has a birthday party tomorrow. He's turning 16. So, he's a junior in high school. He's going to start his basketball season. I'm going to bring you some more clips. I know you see my avatar as my son. He plays basketball. He's very, very gifted. So I'm going to bring you guys some footage of him playing while we at the games. Let you see his school. It said you stated 2,000 invested 40K game. That's excellent. Excellent. My question is, over how many years? Hey, Keisha, 77. If I told you, you won't believe me. It was like 6 months. But that was when Donald Trump was in office. The economy was flying at an all-time high. Right? I put $2,000 in here. And I did research and in good companies, and the economy wasn't talking about inflation, and it wasn't talking about all of this stuff. This is actually the worst market I've been in. That's why I continue to buy, because I know it's going to rebound. And if it keeps going down, I'm going to keep buying. I'm not scared. Scared money don't make no money. So I understand that. So that is a great question. That happened when Donald Trump was in office, and he was good for the economy. Regardless, look, I don't even vote. Right? I don't care what they doing in the world, because that don't affect me and my household. Not near one of these presidents ever been elected, ever did anything to pay my bills. None of that shit. Right? So what I do is, me personally, right? I listen to what they say. I listen to both sides, and I think which one of sides is going to be better in my own opinion. But I don't care. I'll look at their policies and what they're going to do, so I can make money off of it. I want to see what are they trying to push. Like I see Joe Biden with this infrastructure bill. That's why I talk about ChargePoint. See, when I see them do certain things, I want to make money off of it. I want wealth. So if they're going to push the agenda one way, well, I'm going to try to figure out which company is going to best benefit from that so I can invest in that, right? I'm trying to make money off of these people. I'm trying to invest where they going, what they doing. I'm trying to get this money. So when Donald Trump was in office, everything was going to the moon. Like everything just kept going up, kept going up. I invested in like 5 different companies, right? I invested 2,000, flipped that to 8,000, sold, flipped that 16,000. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Then I did it again. went up to 30,000. I said, oh Lord. Then I got to like 40 grand. I said, hold up. This could be major right here. What did I do with that? I sold half of it, right? I put money down, bought me a house. Since I bought the house done went up $80,000 in value. Why? Because of inflation made this is perfect timing. My interest rate on my house is 2.5%, the lowest interest rate ever in the world history. I bought it right when coronavirus was happening, right? We can even talk about that now because the CDC came out and changed their mind about the whole situation. So, but you know, that is what it is, you know, but yeah, that's what I did. And since I bought this asset, it done went up 80,000. My house was valued the other day. That's why I like the SoFi app. It keeps you on top of your house. SoFi app is amazing. That's why I'm on here talking about it. If you actually get the app and you see how it works, you're gonna want to invest in that because you're gonna be like, wow, this thing is clicking. You know, like you put your they have you all your bank accounts go into one app. You can invest on that app. You can see your credit score on that app. It'll track your property value on that app. It tells you about everything financial is in one place. They call it social finance. It's like the Facebook of finance, right? So even if you have an existing bank account and you get SoFi, it'll tie right into SoFi. And you go on your SoFi app and see what's going on in your other bank accounts. That thing is amazing. That's why I think it's going to be good in the future, let alone it's branded on the NFL. That's just tops the cake. The actual app itself is a great app. If you download SoFi and check it out, you're going to see that, wow, this thing is amazing. So, right, when I looked on my SoFi app, my property value was at $490,000. I paid $400,000. That means I just made $90,000 in probably 3 years of having my house. That's because of inflation going up, right? So I took the money. So literally $2,000 done went to, I don't even know how much because I ain't trying to keep count. It went to 40, then the 40 went to 90. You see, it started from where? Me trying, me thinking, using my brain. What can I do? What can I do? Right? And I'm no better than nobody. I have to tell people this. I'm no better than nobody. It's no big eyes, no little U's over here. As you see, when I first came on, I was showing you how I help people. I don't charge them nothing. I don't have nothing for sale. I don't want to charge anybody anything. Anything I know, I'm willing to pass it on because I'm going to die one day. God going to take care of me. He already has, right? He already blessed me enough. Why can't I share somebody else? And help somebody else's family. My kids in here talking about investing. I'm blessed. I don't need shit. Right? I'm gonna I just went to work this week. I don't want to tell you my check, but I don't care. I made like $1,700 in 1 week at my job. And I don't do nothing. Right? After taxes. Okay? So I'm straight. I ain't hurting for no money. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. And like I said, if you're going to give me a donation, make sure you have some stocks first. Don't you give me no money and you ain't got no stocks. We going to have problems. Don't send no cat super chat. None of that shit. I do this for the people. For real. I don't need nothing. Right? And I saw the work happen in real life. God loves me. And he loves you too. It's no that he don't love me. He put me on this platform for me to tell you this stuff, right? Without saying, I need money. Please donate. I feel like a jackass if I come on here talking about donating and I've been blessed the way I've been blessed, right? I'm no better than nobody. I'm not the richest man in the world, but I'm telling you what, I definitely don't need a donation and I don't want one, right? I definitely don't want it. And like I said, if you guys ever donated, this is straight up facts. I'll put it into this channel. I went out, bought a microphone, a computer. I spent like $500 or $600 on this stuff just to help other people. I didn't ask for no money. There ain't no tax write-off. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm just trying to get you to understand that you have to do this for your kids, not for me, not for nobody else, not for the president. Fuck a vote. Fuck all that shit. What are you doing to build your kids' wealth? Once you do all that and get that your own household in order, then you can worry about somebody else's household. And it's like a revolving snowball. If you teach your kids, guess what they're gonna do? Teach their kids and then their friends. And then you're gonna have one of them grow up like me, just telling everybody the success stories I have. I have more people telling me how much money they made in the stock market, right? I don't like to put that on here because then that would entice you to put money in a certain company. And I can't do that. That's kind of like against the law. You know, you can't do that. So I can't tell you, yo, put your money right here. That's bullshit. I can't tell you. I can tell you what I'm doing. You know, that ain't illegal. I can tell you what I think and what I feel. That's cool. I could do that. But I just can't tell you buy this, buy that, buy. That's not cool. But I got people on a text talking about, man, I made this much. I made that much. Good, man. Good look. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's what's up now. That's love. Yes. Me either. Never going to be broke. Never. I know you not, miss. You be 20,000 in one day. Lord Jesus. The Prosperity Channel. Yes. Without no preacher telling you to give me money and it's going to turn to gold. That ain't my swag. I bought a $400,000 property in 3 years. It's $490. Because of the overall economy, the fucking interest rates going up, the housing market just shot up and never went up this fast ever, right? Then I have my realtor. Guys, listen to this. My realtor, right? Because you know I had to give him my paperwork, my name, my social security number. When you buy a house, you need work history years. They're going to check your taxes and all that stuff. My realtor calls me daily about these stocks. Daily. Hey, man, what's going on in the market? Hey, man, did you see this? Did you see that? Why is he calling me? Because he saw where I had my money from, where I put down on this house. And he said, my God, I've been in the market for years and I ain't never made that much money. How the hell did you do that? And he's right here with me. He got shares in certain companies. We do research together, you know. We bounce ideas off each other, but he is definitely on my line. Matter of fact, I probably can call him right now. And he'll answer the phone. What's up, bro? What's going on? And I tell him, man, we on live. He'd be like, what? I told him I want him to come on here and talk to you guys about the housing market because he has his own broker, his own real estate broker, right? He's a real estate agent and he has his own firm. And he you know, he's very well versed in the housing market. So if anybody wanted to buy property, this guy right here, he's licensed in Maryland and Virginia, right? So and I'm sure he can find people all over the country because he has his own brokerage. But he talks to me daily, right? He never pressured me to buy anything. That's why I like him, right? I was talking to him maybe a year and a half before I even bought my house, right? Before I even started looking. All I know is he called me one day. He was like, hey, man, I ain't telling you what to do, but interest rates is crazy right now. They 2.5% right now. I ain't never seen it this low in my whole life. I said, what that mean? Right? I asked him questions. What that mean? He said, man, interest means the cheaper you could borrow the money, man. You only gonna pay 2% on this money. I said, what? He said, yeah, you tell one of your friends that your interest rate on your house is 2.5%. They're gonna be mad because you normally paying 3, 4, 5% on interest rate. Now they up to 8%, 6% for a house. I paid 2.5% when I got my house from this realtor. So, you know, I'm going to get him on here one day and we're going to talk and he's going to try to help you guys with the actual housing market, right? And he could tell you about that. He like I said, he's very well versed in it. What time is it? Oh, it's almost midnight. I don't want to bother him, but I would though. And he'll probably answer because as soon as I call him, he's going to think something going on in the market. Like, what's going on, bro? and again, he's a white guy with money. You know, that's why he's investing. Do not invest if you have a light bill due, right? This is time. We have nothing but time. I'm putting money in here that I don't care about, that I'm straight. Like I just told you what happened to me, my little success story. But again, everybody can do this. You have to start somewhere though. You can't say that can't happen to me. You have to take your time. Again, the bear market is what we in. They call it a bear market because you know, we're going down. Bull means up, bear means down. Because a bull, when it fight, it use horns and rake up. And the bear, when it fights, it rakes down, like it uses paws and then go down. That's why they got the bulls and the bears in the market. So right now we in a bear market. You take advantage of the bear market by buying solid assets with great fundamentals, right? If the asset doesn't have fundamental and it's not solid and it's not going to make money, don't buy it, right? You looking for things that you know going to go up. And if you don't know, S&P 500 saying is waving at you. Hello, how you doing? Especially if you got a lot of wealth. That's just like a safety zone. If it goes down, so what? What I say? Average in. Don't put it all in at one time. If it was me and I had $1,000, I would start off, I would put $200, me, not financial advice. I would put $200 and wait. See if it goes lower. If it goes lower, I put another 100 and wait. If it goes lower, when I say lower, I mean 5%. Don't just because it go down a penny, don't put more money. That ain't low enough. You need to go down at least 5 to 10%. Go down 5 to 10%, put more money in it. Money that you don't need because you said, I'm going to invest $1,000. Don't say, I'm going to invest $1,000 and then one day just buy everything $1,000. And then when it start going down, you piss. Don't do that, right? Slowly walk that money in there like double dutch. When a girl holding the double dutch, you sitting over there, you timing that thing. Should I jump? Should I jump? Okay, now I jump. Before you get smacked in the head with the rope. And now you got a welt all across your forehead. I would share this video, Biz. I appreciate that, Cheryl Palmer, because like I said, what's up, Miss flip, flip, flip. Let's go. I see y'all. Slow and steady. Right, Miss Carolyn. You do not overdo it. Because, again, if your light bills due this month or this week, guess what you gonna do? You gonna pay that light bill because that come first. And you got that little extra $30 in the hole that you could throw at the casino or buy a bottle of liquor. That's the money I'm talking about because you don't care. You're gonna throw it away anyway. That's the money I'm talking about because that 20 turns to 40, turns to 80. You know the rules of doubles. That's what happened in this game, and I'm living proof of it. And like I said, that was when Donald Trump was in here when all that happened. In a period of 6 months, I flipped 5 or 6 different stocks and made all of that money. And I said, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Then I took that money and I said, should I go buy a car? That was for like 10 seconds. I said, should I buy a car? My next thought was, hell no. I need to flip this shit. Then I said, man, you know what? I'm about to buy this house for my kids, man, so they can have something. That wasn't the best thing I ever did. I put the money into a house. That done ran up. Paid $400,000. Now my property worth $490, right? That means I got $90,000 equity in my house. Like, what the fuck? Off of $2,000? And you telling me about a donation? I'm up like a motherfucker. Made 40 grand, then made another 90, and then I got 15, 16, 17,000. I'm up $100,000, $200,000. Who cares, right? It's not $1 million or something. Guess what? My mindset is going to get me $1 million. And then imagine my kids. They're going to get $1 million. Because I know now what I didn't know then when I was their age. And guess what? They know now what I know now because I talk to them like they grown-ups. I treat them like they young adults. They just kids. Nah, that's why my son telling me, Daddy, I got birthday money. I'm about to give you this to invest and I'm going to take this and I'm going to spend. He's doing this on his own. So it say flip is my lifestyle. Yes, you're good. Yes. He'll break it down and make it easy for you to listen, chat. Yes, I do. I try. Does anybody have any questions? I ride Bitcoin down or up. I short. See what Miss Lena Mueller saying? Listen, guys. She is crazy. I'm not calling you crazy, Miss Lena. I appreciate you. You're a big time supporter. So I'm not calling you crazy, but I'm calling you crazy. Just laugh with me. She says, I ride Bitcoin down or up. I short the market with 5 times leverage. People, don't do that shit. What she doing? Miss Lena, I ain't lying. That is very risky. What she's doing is very risky. That means she's leveraging her money with 5 times of debt on top of it because she's watching these charts. The people that's coming in here, we are not traders. We are investors. That what she's doing is not investing. She is literally trying to break their neck, but it must be working for her. You know, she must be up a substantial amount of money that she don't care, because that what she's doing is very, very rich. Miss Lena, type it in the chat. Is what you doing is risky or not? Tell the truth though. See, she put, I know. Yes, she knows it. I'm not talking about the lady. She's a nice lady. Trust me. She's always talking to me. I'm not knocking her hustle. That's her lifestyle. You know, like I said, everybody's different. The guys, don't do that shit. Not when you just starting. Don't do that shit. You could blow your whole money up and you'll be pissed. And Biz is not co-signing that shit. What she's talking about? Not at all. Not at all. Yes, shit. Yep, she knows. Miss Lena, you nice, and me and you have no problems, but we not doing that. We not 5-time leveraging nothing. This is really what LL Cool J is wealthy. Yes. Hey, I got something else. You guys know Nas, right? Y'all know Nas? Y'all better know Nas. Nas is like, nah, nah, nah. My boy Nas. He in his song, Nas is like, one of his verses actually said, I let my cash invest in stock, right? He said, but people don't listen. They just hear the beat. Nobody listen to what Nas said. Nas is one of the best to ever do it. He said, I let my cash invest in stock. I went from Seiko to Rolex, right? From what he said, from the corner to big acres, right? From for lack of a better word, from hood girls to very pretty girls, right? This is what he said in his bars, but nobody's listening. He didn't say that verbatim, but I'm just paraphrasing what he said. Listen to Nas's Like. The song Nas is Like, listen to that again. Then Jay-Z came out with the, you know what's better than throwing money in the strip club, credit. Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. But I am. You know, I am. So I thank you guys for pulling up. It's 11:35. I don't want to hold y'all talking about the same thing. I could definitely talk about this all day. C. Roberts, you said where? What you mean where? Where did Nas? You talking about Nas? I'll show you that. Let me pull up the lyrics to that song. Nas is like lyric. Let me see if I can show you this. There you go. I'm about to show you this. This be the last thing I show. And then we out. Appreciated assets. Right. Look for appreciated assets that gonna grow over time, slowly build wealth. If you get to the point where Miss Lena is, you have at it. She's probably sitting on a boatload of money she don't care about. Cause me, I'm not doing that. What she's talking about. She's scaring me. Matter of fact, if I ever get to her level, I hope she could show me what she's doing. Not to knock her. All right, this Nas is like lyrics right here for one of his songs. All right, let me find it. Nas is like. There you go. Here you go, right here. Can you see the cursor? Nas is like, I am Mike, Messiah type, before the Christ, after the death, the last one left. Let my cash invest in stock. Came a long way from blasting techs on blocks. Went from Seiko to Rolex, owning acres from the projects with no chips to large cake dough. Dimes given fellatio. Siete zeros. Bet my 9 spit for the pesos. But what's it all worth? Can't take it when you under this earth. Rich men died and tried, but none of it worked. Right there. Let my cash invest in stock. You see it. I ain't making it up. Right there. But good night. I told you, man, I pay attention, and I'm trying to be like the rich people. And I appreciate everybody for pulling up. If anybody have any questions, throw them at me real quick. We could get. He has money invested in different areas. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's a fact, Miss. That's a fact. Yep. So I was just showing, yo, hey, Dre Day, you know what time it is, man. Just keep up. Here come them Niners. We coming, bro. Make sure you watch them Niners, bro. We coming. Prayers to everybody and their family. Salute to everybody. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Don't worry, guys. We gonna get big in here. I want more questions coming. I want us all to learn. If anybody knows any type of stocks or suggestions for anybody, you could drop them in the chat. Make sure we keep it about this only. No drama in here. Appreciate Hollywood Cole for pulling up when he did. I know you sometimes be trolling, but appreciate you acting cool in here. And yeah, shout out to everybody. Man, shout out to Bust Life, man, because he helped this channel grow. So I appreciate him. I can say that, you know, he's doing good for me. I want him to hear, if he's listening, that, you know, I really, really appreciate what he's doing as far as with his contact and trying to get this message out to the masses. So salute to him. Right. I could shout him out, you know. But everybody else, hey, what's up, Mom Boss? She just came in. Man, we've been in here for a little while, Mom Boss. You know, when you come in here, we gonna go for 3 hours. Oh yeah, I was just about to get off. But salute to Miss Mom Boss. I was talking to Mom Boss last night about some type of business adventure she was trying to get me involved with. So salute to her with that. We gonna keep talking about that behind the scenes. And yeah, if Mom Boss has any, Mom Boss, you missed it. I was showing some people that were texting me about, you know, their success and telling me thank you and things of that nature. Say I was on Tasha K live. Oh, I didn't know she was on live. I just came on tonight because my son has a birthday party tomorrow and I didn't want to miss it. And I didn't want to miss you guys. I wanted to give you some information, so I didn't come on tomorrow, wasting everybody's time. But those of you, I know people watch the replay, so watch the replay. You know, it is what it is. Bang bang 49 gang. Let's go, man. We in here. I appreciate every one of you guys, man, and salute to everybody that pulled up. You know, shout out to Kwame Brown, man. He holding it down, man. He helping big up this platform, and it's greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna do the best I can, you know, to make him proud and to make all of you guys proud. So salute to everybody, man. I'm out. If y'all got anything, answer it real quick. It say over 3 hours, no ads or nothing. CTG is going down. Oh, she talking about that situation. That's why I was late too. I was watching Tasha K. Oh man, I didn't even know. It probably would have been more people, but I know they're gonna pull up. But all right, C Roberts. All right, shout out to everybody. I can stay in here and talk to y'all forever, but man, appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. Each one teach one, like Gravity say, man. And you know, it is what it is, man. I holla at y'all.